CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the Chickens here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be going over a guide for the Mega Crab. Just a heads up, I am having a lot of technical issues with this, so we're going to see this black screen a few times, unfortunately. But, yeah, I want to start off the video because I noticed that the 7 days is refreshed for myself. So, guys, make sure you put someone's code in the content creator box. We do appreciate it, especially as, smaller YouTubers. It does make a bit of a difference to us. So, today, guys, we're talking Mega Crab. We got, the crab has arrived today, and what we're going to be going over is just kind of a guide for lower level players, players that are new to the game, just stuff in general to kind of help you out. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Zedmot, aka Anon Moose. You'll find him on YouTube under that name. He actually created this list a few years ago, and a lot of it still holds true. We'll expand on some parts as the game has changed, but yeah, so let's go over this. So I'll go over this quickly. We'll look at the crab, then we'll get into Gear Hearts, so there is going to be some gameplay at the same time. It's not going to be all just a still screen here. So, the last few crabs, blah, 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 blah. Crab's an easy way for lower level players to level up and gain powder/diamonds quickly. It doesn't give a lot of hero tokens or trader tickets yet. Hopefully, they come out with a little bit more of those. Alright, so first off, never sit at, well, that's already changed. Never sit at 8 out of 8 attacks for terribly long. Now, we get all the attacks up front, so that's not really much of a concern anymore. We basically get the whole weekend to just kind of plan how we want to spend our Mega Crab, which was a great change. So, when we have critter containers and cryo bombs, now for this crab we actually have cryo bombs as the extra GBE ability for the entire crab. Just plan carefully how you use them, especially how you release critter containers. The early stages can be cleared primarily using the critters if you can plan it well. So, if you don't have instant training, you might save a little bit of gems there, or you might just save, time spent retraining. Warriors don't work nearly as well as ranged troops unless you're clearing specific targets. Warriors are only good up to about, in general, unless you're like a warrior god, they're only good up to like stage 30 or 40, kind of depending on the boost that you have. Boosting resource reward is useful, but power stone rewards are fixed, so make sure you do not boost your power stone chance statues for the crab. But yeah, crab for resources is obviously huge. So you definitely want to make sure that if you do have a resource reward statue, just even put it out and maybe not boost it because you don't really need to fill up so quickly. Don't feel that it's a failure to retreat. It's often a great strategy, especially if you're boosted, so you don't lose troops. If you're using medics and your troops' health gets low, simply flare and possibly smoke as far from the defenses as you can. They will heal and allow you to regroup and take down additional defenses. There's no need to rush. Crab is different than player versus player. Don't use the same troops you always use and think that they'll work. If you do have the luxury of instant training, you can switch up the troops to be best for the stage, but, that kind of depends on if you have it well or not. You want to manage your diamonds well. Crab's a good time to spend some to finish upgrades quickly. Crab's a huge moneymaker for this exact reason. So, basically, the best way to spend diamonds in Boom Beach is going to be to finish upgrades, because finishing upgrades just requires time. It's not something you can get in the game from playing it. Everything else, all the resources, you can get in the game simply from playing it. So obviously things like that are worth doing. Or now that we have the addition of the second builder, it's usually pretty good value, especially if you're lower level, to make sure that you get the second builder just for the crab. And just, you're going to save for $4 or whatever it is in your country, you save a lot of gems doing it that way. But if you are completely free to play, just any of the diamonds that you have saved up, they go to pretty good use. They go to pretty good use in the crab, just finishing out your upgrade times. So yeah, guys, if you have any more tips or tricks, or there's anything that I missed or you felt deserved more time spent on, let me know that down below in that comment section. Alright, let's go like this. Oops, I peeked out of the smoke a little bit there, but that's okay. Uh-oh, I just moved the iPad, which means it's probably going to freeze up on us. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to do a couple Zuka attacks here and take down War Factory nice and quickly, nice and easily. No reason to rush or panic or scream or wet our pants by any means. We should be okay. Now we're going to mark this rocket launcher. There we go. If you're wondering how we did that, Then, oops, we ran out of smokes. Check it to stop paying attention, guys. Oh, we're gonna get rinsed by these flamethrowers. Look at this. Ooh, that was painful. Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't do that. I guess I thought I had an unlimited amount of GB, which we don't. So, yeah, either way. That's all we want to get down the first attack anyways, I guess. Now we can move in for the kill, most likely. So we're going to go, like... What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw critters out this way. I'll lose a couple Zukas on the left, but I'm not really concerned. We'll farm up a little bit of GBE, and then we'll make a run straight up to the top there. Should be easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as OP Destroy likes to say. Let's go just like this now. Now what I probably should have done there was flare them once to group them up and then flare them on the long path, but we've done this War Factory so many times, we kind of know how they're going to spread, right? Now I'm actually going to do a triple smoke here at the end. Not really necessary or recommended, but it'll be fine for this. Okay, let's go critters over there. And 1, 2, and 3. Throw some extra GB on that HQ. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Boom! War Factory goes down. Back. So yeah, we can talk more about the crab, guys. Specifically to this crab. The Cryoneer boost, it's not really good. It's not really worth using. Like, it's not worth bringing extra Cryoneers to into the battles, into the crab, because if anything, the way they work, they move so fast that they kind of walk into the range of fire a little bit more typically than if they didn't have the speed boost. So that's a bit of an issue. But other than that, you know, you're better off just using like tanks, bombardiers, heavy Zuka, grenadiers, bullet, and you know, that's kind of the layout that you want. I have a few different troops that I like to use for the crab. We can go over loadouts next. So I like using Kavan. I really like having second wind. Unless there's too many, unless there's a ton of splash damage defenses, Kavan's usually a pretty safe hero to bring. Now, what usually turns out to be the meta is some sort of bullet, energy drink, 3 tanks, 3 bombers, maybe some medics, something like that. Or maybe some Cryoneers. Probably not this crab, because like we just said, they're not going to be as useful because they have too much speed and they're hard to control, and they walk into things they shouldn't walk into. But yeah, bombers, with the introduction of bombers into the game, they've really kind of changed everything, like pretty drastically, simply because of their range, right? This is one of the points that we touched on in the guide. The range of the bombers makes them absolutely ridiculous. I actually don't have a bomber loadout just yet, so let's go ahead and quickly make one of those, and we'll take them into an operation and kind of try to use that, kind of how similar to how we would use them in the Mega Crab, where they're super spread out. You know, we're taking out specific defenses. Now they're not going to be as good this crab as the last crab, because I believe last crab we had the protectors, and guys, if you didn't know, bombardiers with protectors are ridiculous. I'm going to boost up GB just for the sake of this, because when we do this in against the crab, that's probably what we'll have. Look at that, 27 riflemen, because the boats are maxed out. I didn't even notice that. That's so weird. Okay, so let's go into an operation. Let's get Bullet. Bullet's always a great hero to bring with if you're going a lot more bombers, just because he's going to stand out in front and take a lot of that damage. So we want to finish up. Quota hasn't been attacked yet. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, now this one's got a ton of rockets, so this could potentially be a good base to do this on. It could be horrible as well, but we'll find out here in a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go this way next. And bullet. I think we're safe from the rockets. Very, very close, just walking that fine line. So I might let them spread out here for a second, depending on how they spread. But you see, as long as you stay at a range of rockets, nothing else can really touch you because they shoot from so far away. Okay, let's go up this way. Careful, bombers. And going to go all the way back here. Need to farm up some GBE. And we lost a couple. Not too many though, I don't think. Let's get a health pack. Heal up those dudes. There we go. That was a nice health pack. Alright, so now we're looking better. Now we got them coming down on a decent angle. I'm not worried about those bombs. Or those boom mines. And Bullet's going to stand in front pretty well exactly where we want him to. And he should take the brunt of the rocket launcher fire as well as everything else. Alright, so let's actually just go ahead and flare straight onto this. And I'm going to throw one shock here. And let's go with an energy drink right about now. And you see what I mean? If you can get them into position, like, you essentially can't lose. Even if you lose a couple on the way there. They're just so strong and do so much damage that... and they have so much range. Like, they're really such a powerful combination of, like, all the good things that you want in a troop. And they even have, like, decent amounts of health, like, compared to Zookas or something like that. Obviously, you get more Zookas, so you get more damage, so they're better in certain instances. But, I mean, you definitely want to get used to using bombardiers. If you don't have them unlocked yet, then try to do that if you can. But yeah, either way, guys, that is your Mega Crab guide for 2020. Yeah. So I hope some of those changes help you out. Guys, if you have some other notes that you want pinned, just leave good comments in the comment section, and I'll try to pin those so other people can see them in case we miss something. So let me know that down below in the comment section. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. I do appreciate it if you consider to use the code CHICKEN in the shop, guys. It does help me out a little bit as a smaller YouTuber, like we were saying before. And yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.